Isn't it amazing that every day of our lives our body is breathing itself in a completely involuntary way, and that every day we take about 11,000 liters of air into the body and breathe between 17 to 23,000 times. And if we're without oxygen for several minutes, we die. And if we're resuscitated, the level of brain damage is significant. But we human beings are full of tension and stress and hold on to trauma within the body, and it creates shallow breathing where we forget how to breathe correctly and properly for optimal oxygen flow into the body. Just by breathing into the belly allows the diaphragm to open to allow the greatest amount of oxygen in. And if you were to watch a baby lying on its back, breathing, you would see its stomach naturally rise and fall as it breathes. So we become locked up in our bodies with tension. So just by bringing awareness and mindfulness to breathing into your belly throughout the day, and really spending time to consciously breathe, your approach to breathing will shift itself, where you start to breathe this way naturally, and that it becomes a habit throughout the day, that you stop to really bring in lots of oxygen. And so opening the window also helps. Depending on how many people are in an enclosed area with you, everyone's breathing up the oxygen. So when you can open a window, this is a good idea. Sleeping at night, if you're able to open the window, it's a good idea, especially if you're sharing space with other people. Unfortunately, having plants in the home doesn't really provide much oxygen, although it's lovely to have these living plants around oneself. So taking time to breathe consciously is a vital thing that we can do for ourselves that naturally equates to expanded consciousness. When we feed the cells and feed the brain, it helps our clarity of mind and helps us to function in an optimal way. So taking time just for this one little practice can make a significant difference to how you feel and your clarity of mind. And it helps to post a sign in your environment, just the word breathe or maybe the word belly, to remind you. Because as you start to engage with this practice, it will become natural in a very short amount of time. But posting a sign is important because we forget what to do. We have good ideas and then we forget because we become distracted. So posting a sign for all of these practices that you're engaging with is really helpful until they become habit. Even posting the word ego is going to remind you of the ego observation practice. When we do these things for a short amount of time, they become a natural part of who we are. This is how we become more aware, engaging in helpful habits and conscious practices that change how we feel and our ability to see ourselves in new and more expanded ways. Thank you.